Good morning, students. Secretariat High School welcome you all for today's online learning session. Students, today we are going to study in our Standard 7th, our subject English, Unit 4, our lesson 4.2. We are going to study the new chapter that is Unkee Munkee Timpetoo. Unkee Munkee Timpetoo. This story is written by Sigran Srivastav. She is an Indian author of German origin. She has written over 25 books for children of all ages. So let's listen to the story. This story, Unkee Munkee Timpetoo, revolves around Rohan, the main character of the story. It was Rohan's birthday is soon approaching and he wishes to have a table tennis set, which he knows his parents will not be able to afford. He tells his wish to his best friend Mook. Mook tells him that if he really wishes for the set, then he would have to go 17 times around a banyan tree at midnight while chanting Unkee Munkee Timpetoo. At first scared, but decided to try his luck around the only banyan tree which belonged to his ex-principal, Mrs. Gruber. One day before his birthday, he, along with his friend, goes to the banyan tree. Rohan nearly completes its round, but before he could complete, Mrs. Gruber come out of her house, and Rohan explained to her what he was doing and why. The next day, along with his birthday gift, he gets the gift he wished for, only it was not a brand new table tennis set. He did not mind it at all. He wondered who would have sent him the table tennis set. He decided to ask Mrs. Gruber but ends up stammering. He then asks if she believes in chant Unkee Munkee Timpetoo, to which she said yes. And Rohan, Mook and Mrs. Gruber became the friends forever. So now students, let us read the story, interesting story, and find out what happened in the lesson Unkee Munkee Timpetoo by the writer Sigran Srivastav. So let's read the lesson. It will be a fantastic birthday this year. Fantastic, extraordinary. Birthday this year, I said in a mocking tone. Mocking, which means making fun of. All I will get is a pair of shoes and a hand-knitted pullover. I had asked for a table tennis set, but my mother said it is totally out of the question this year. So now, this is said by Rohan to his friend Mook that this year my birthday will be extraordinary and I will get a pair of shoes and a handmade blanket. But I wanted a pair of table tennis set. But Rohan said his parents will not be able to afford this year. Then my friend Mook looked at me thoughtfully. Thoughtfully means thinking. He drew a bit closer and said, "Well, Rohan, I don't say I believe in it, but my cousin said it works and there is no harm trying. Don't you think?" So now Rohan's friend Mook, he was thinking something and he went closer to Rohan and said, "I think we should do something to get the gift." Rohan is asking what? Mook told, "My cousin had told me that it works, means his idea works, so we can try it and there is no harm trying." And then what happened? "Trying what?" I asked. "Well, my cousin said, if you really want something badly, all you have to do is to run around a banyan tree at midnight and chant 17 times, 'Unkee Munkee Timpetoo.' I desperately means hopelessly, wanted my wish to come true. Still I asked, why 17 times and why at midnight?" So now Mook is saying, my cousin has told that if you want something badly, means if you are in need of something, then you should do this, that to run around banyan tree at midnight and chant 'Unkee Munkee Timpetoo.' So now Rohan is asking to Mook, why 17 times and why at midnight? So what he replied? "Don't ask me," replied Mook, who was my best friend. "That is how it is done, I suppose. Why not to try it? It would not do any harm." Now Mook is telling to Rohan, "Don't ask me. We can try it. There is no harm in trying. So let's try it." Then I thought it was all nonsense. Besides, I couldn't think of any banyan tree in our neighborhood. There was one in old Mrs. Groover's garden. But who dares to enter her garden? Not me, and not at midnight. Mrs. Groover had been the principal of our school till last year. One look from her piercing pale green eyes, piercing eyes, which means eyes that looks carefully and sharply at someone or something, was enough to silence bullies. Bullies, which means a person who is cruel to other. Like Rinkulal of class 10, I had seen it happen with my own eyes. So now Rohan is thinking that it was all nonsense, and I don't remember that there is any banyan tree in our neighborhood. Now Rohan, remember that there is only one banyan tree, that also of Mrs. Groover's garden. But I will not dare to enter her garden, as she was a principal till last year of our school, and her look was very dangerous. Students like Rinkulal also get afraid of her. So I am definitely not going there. Then what happened? "Forget it," I said. However, the thought kept haunting me till the day before my birthday, and I just could not think of anything else. "Okay," I said to Mook, "if you come along with me, I will go to Mrs. Groover's garden tonight and do it." Now, Rohan was in need of a table tennis set, and he was always haunting. Haunting means he was thinking that the idea only before the day of his birthday. Now Rohan is telling that you have to come with me, then only I will go to Mrs. Groover's garden and do and chant it. So you have to accompany me. Students, now we came to an end of our part 1. Now, I hope you all have understood the part 1 of this story, Unkee Munkee Timpetoo. See you to the next part. Thank you and take care.